Hey, folks, I'm going to be super aggressive. Well, I'm always aggressive with these podcasts, aren't I? I was gonna open it up by saying I'm going to be super aggressive with an opinion on something, but meanwhile, I guess I'm kind of always like that. Okay, this is for all of the AI naysayers and I'm trying to not the doomsdayers, but the folks pushing back on using AI for content creation or writing or anything for that matter. The folks who are like, oh, if you use ChatGPT, it's cheating. Oh God. Like, come on, man. Like, what planet are you living on? If if you are not using AI, large language models, and agents, as we're starting to call them, if you're not using agents to get work done or produce content or check your content or check your work or do your research, you are living in caveman times. Okay. I mean, come on. Job candidates, if you're sending me a resume and you haven't had ChatGPT check it, you're crazy, man. I mean, you should be having ChatGPT or whatever large language model you want rework your resume a little bit to match the job description and tweak it, and then send me a full blown proofed resume that's recreated with AI. Yes, you should look at it and check it over before you just send it to me, but use AI to your advantage to get even a more detailed, thorough resume that will help you land the job. If you're producing, let me just give you an example. If you need an operating agreement for a company that you're starting, have ChatGPT write you up a base operating agreement. Just give it some ideas and have it write you up an operating agreement, and then go back through and tweak it and check it. I mean, stop stop acting like these tools can't help you. I mean, that's just crazy, the way people are acting. So do yourself a favor, use the tools to your advantage. Just going to give you, let me just give you a quick example. Let me do something. I'm going to open up my ChatGPT assistant, Mary. I like to call her Mary. Sometimes she can't. Sometimes if you start new conversations, they can't always remember their names, but I'm going to open it up. Hey, ChatGPT, I want you to do something for me. I want you to help me with something with an operating agreement for a new business.
Sure, Steve. I'd be happy to help with your operating agreement. What specific aspects or sections of the agreement do you need assistance with?
How about
Are
this?
you looking?
How about this? I want to start a new company that makes coffee mugs. We want to sell coffee mugs, and we want it to be focused on best dad ever, stuff about how best dad, best grandpa ever, best papa. And I want to sell these coffee mugs, but I want them to be super unique because I want the materials to be made out of recycled product from Weld County, Colorado, and that's what's going to be special about it. And I need an operating agreement for that. I'm going to be the only executive, and I'm going to be 100% on the cap table. Oh, no, no, no. I'm going to be 50%, and my wife's going to be 50%. So can you draw up this operating agreement for me?
For your coffee mug business, you'll want an operating agreement that outlines ownership, roles, and responsibilities. Here's a simplified version to get you started. 1. Company name and purpose. Define the name of your company and its purpose, such as selling unique recycled
Okay,
material coffee
cool. That's
mugs.
cool. That's cool.
2.
Can you
Members and ownership.
chat
Here's your
GPT?
stake.
Chat GPT, let me interrupt you. Can you do this? Instead of just telling me what I need to do, can you just produce a template for me to look at, and then I'll read over it?
Absolutely, Steve. Here's a simple template for your operating agreement. Self-incorporated, $10 million. Purpose, to manufacture and sell.
Okay. My point there is, I just stopped it, but my point there is, stop thinking that using AI tools is somehow a bad thing, or that you're cheating or whatever. I mean, when we first invented these, were there people doing long division by hand, screaming that the calculator was cheating and oh my God, we shouldn't use these? I'm holding up a calculator for the people that can't see the video, the people only listening on audio. Like when we first invented the calculator, can you imagine a bunch of people revolting, saying, oh my God, we can't do that. We gotta keep doing it by hand because it's cheating. Use calculator. I mean, what the hell are you talking about? I mean, seriously. When spell check came out on Microsoft Word, were people pushing back saying, hey, we can't have AI spell check on Microsoft Word, check documents. If you don't know how to spell the word, you should really just get the dictionary and look it up physically on the paper in the dictionary. You shouldn't use spell check from Microsoft Word. Do you see what I'm saying? Do you see these comparisons? Like, don't kid yourself. Like, come on. Like, you need to get past it. Use these tools to do tactical activities that save you time, make you more efficient. I mean, it's all information at your fingertips. And I see people pushing back on this. If you're sending anything written, okay, and you haven't run it through some sort of AI to have it check it for you or enhance it for you or proof it for you, you're crazy. I mean, come on. There is, I'll go as far as to say this. If anybody sends me something in writing, whether it's a document, an email, or whatever, and it's not written well or there's mistakes on it, I'm thinking to myself, you're an idiot because A, you can't write yourself, and B, you're not even smart enough to use the AI agent to double check your writing. So please use the tools. Stop pushing back. You're going to be left behind. Because I hear people. One final thing. One more thing. I was challenging my friend on this. He had a 13-year-old daughter, and I said, would you let your 13-year-old daughter to use ChatGPT to do your homework? Do her homework? And he said, oh, or help with her homework. And he said, no, I never do that. And I said, okay, well, can she look up stuff on Google? Yeah. Yeah. They can Google it, but I just think ChatGPT, that's a different thing. I was like, oh, okay. I said, well, when she's trying to get the answer to something she doesn't know, how does she get the answer? Does she go to the library and get a physical book? She has to get the information from somewhere. The knowledge is somewhere. She has to go get that knowledge to be able to solve the problem or get pieces of knowledge and information around the problem to solve the problem. Okay. What's the difference between doing that by looking up 50 links on Google or double checking your encyclopedia? What's the difference between that and asking ChatGPT to help you with it? I mean, you're still figuring out a way to get the knowledge you need, right? And that is the world that we are living in right now. Okay, we're living in a world where the winners are going to be the ones who know how to use the tools to get the answers they need and make decisions and be more efficient and move faster. Those are the winners. And for those of you challenging and pushing back on people that want to use AI agents, you're way behind. We're all going to have agents. Everybody's going to have an agent. Hell, have you seen the movie Her? That's what it's going to be like. You're going to have an agent or an assistant, administrative assistant, or several of them that you're just going to be talking to. You're going to have an idea and you're going to say, hey, I need this memo sent to Mary. Send this for me. Hey, I need this document prepared. Hey, how many emails do I have? Hey, I need a recipe tomorrow for we can already do all these things, but pretty soon you're just going to be talking to it. It's either going to be in your earpiece or the app's going to be open on your computer the whole time, or the phone's just constantly talking to you like an assistant. I think like having to type stuff in, I think that's going away. It's all just going to be verbal. You're just going to be talking to your AI agents and you're going to be getting shit done. That's coming. Mark my words. I'm recording this on November 9th, 2024. It's coming soon. So, what's my final point on this rant? Stop living in a cave. Okay. Pay attention. Use tools to your advantage to be more successful. There is your Riderflex rant of the day.